Good evening, my magnificent fellow Leos. This is Jenny. I'm going to do for you an extra bonus reading. I just released the May readings, but I'm doing that reading specifically for you for the time between 6th to 15th, let's say May. You are one of my top viewers. Actually, you are my top viewer now on Instagram and on YouTube. So I'm very thankful to have you here. I mean, for some time I was quite concerned that you are not joining me, but here we go. I am fellow Leo, so I'm ecstatic to have you on board. Let me cleanse the air and then we start. Very, very interesting cards. I already laid the base cards and then we'll clarify. Leos! Now, I already had a reading actually, and even a short that went viral on Instagram about an offer that is approaching. And again, I have the offer here. As you know, time is fluid, different timelines. Maybe for some of you already happened, for others is happening now. I mean, it was a recent video, maybe 10-15 days ago. So what's coming, what's moving towards you is a wish fulfillment, satisfaction, gorgeous. It's coming, but I see what you're struggling with in the obstacle now. At the moment, you're starting to feel a little bit impatient and struggling maybe to feel the spark about something, maybe not as fast. We all know I'm a Leo as well, not liking the snail speed, so to speak. But so these two cards, the Temperance and the Ace of Wands, came sideways. They're not completely reversed. So I will explain you how I feel it. They came with Seven of Pentacles. You may be feeling a little bit maybe that it's not as progressive, as rapid, something that you're working on, something that you wish, something that you want, something that you're striving for, that is not happening maybe fast enough, progressively enough, is not giving you at the moment this max spark, this woomph, but it's not completely out, and it's not that you completely has lost the patience or the spark, but you're struggling, I think, in between, like lingering between two energies, that you are kind of calm, that everything is going well, and then going into these dips that is not what you want. You're not satisfied, you're not fully satisfied. The Seven of Pentacles, your pause card, revision. Up to now something was working okay, but it's not really at the max that you want, at how you want it, where it's going. It's not, you don't feel it, let's put it that way. You're struggling with that. This is in your obstacle. However, I already told you what's approaching you. Wish fulfillment is approaching you. But this is the energy in the obstacle. Now, in the final outcome, very interesting. By the way, now I've got already in the obstacle the Temperance, which is your major arcana card. And we have two major arcanas in your outcome. Gorgeous, gorgeous, magnificent King Leos, you are closing a chapter. And you're starting, if you're not really closing, you're definitely starting a new chapter. This new chapter, though, the world comes with the moon. Extremely interesting. The moon is beautiful card for me, and I like it. I like it a lot. Even though the moon speaks sometimes about lack of clarity, illusions, delusions. However, I don't really feel this card like that. And definitely I don't feel this card here in this energy. It speaks more to me that you have to trust your intuition, and your intuition is on point. Cycles are the ones that are governing the universe. And I believe you know it. I believe you feel it, that a new cycle is approaching for you. You simply have to trust it. And you have to keep away from, let's say, gloomy feelings or thoughts. If not all is seen and clear for you. You just have to trust. Trust yourself and trust the universe. This is what I wanted to say about this new cycle that is opening. It's a big one. It's a big, big cycle. Now I have here, this is card number 18, number 21, 8 and 1, 9. I have another 9 here. I'm just looking at a few things. Now for some of you it can be 9 years cycle. Or more than 9 years, but around there. So, this is your outcome. Within you, Ace of Cups. You are ready for your new beginning. You are ready for your new happy beginning that will fulfill you. Whatever was not fulfilling you, you've been struggling with this, you were dissatisfied, perhaps for a long time, with something, or maybe overall with how things are in your life, or with specific thing. You are ready though for your new beginning, for this new opportunity. And a wish fulfillment is approaching. However, you have to understand that a new cycle is starting, but not all will be seen, and it's not necessary. You simply have to trust. You have to be balanced. But you are ready. Ace of Cups is within you. A beautiful, beautiful new opportunity, as I said, about fulfillment, happiness, prosperity, love it can be, of course, if you're dealing with love connection. Within the person you're dealing with or within the situation, 3 cards came. Unbelievable. Look at them. 2 of Pentacles, your balance card. I already just told you earlier, balance. You have to trust. The new cycle is starting. You have to trust. Balance, balance, balance. Juggling, everything. You have to be grounded. Not ground. You have to be grounded. This is your 2 of Pentacles. This is what the card speaks about. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. You're really hard-working, meticulous page that will put long hours and will sacrifice a lot to master things, to do the things really, really, really in a perfect manner, in the best manner of her capabilities. Also, the Page of Pentacles, though, I call this card my adult child, very responsible, as I said, hard-working, diligent, to build something very stable and to master. Amazing skills. He is very capable, as I said. He's more like a doubt. He's the page that can seriously shock you of how quickly he learns and what skills and talents he can show. He may look like a page, but he can shock you. This is within the situation of the person you're dealing with. A lot of readiness to sacrifice and to work towards stability. And we have the the Queen of Swords. I call her the Truth Queen, the Judge Judy Queen. Communication, 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 and clarity, and very, very balanced emotions. Excellent executor, as is the King of Swords. Very good executor, very good judge. Could be even diplomat, as I said, perfect in communication. Extremely educated, eloquent. Perfect communication skills, as I said, that's within your person or the situation you're dealing with. So, the really beautiful, strong energies about actually building something on a very stable ground with a lot of clarity. And already the universe is saying that this is your new cycle, it's starting. Yes, not everything is clear as day, but you have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself as well, and you have to trust the universe. It is a new cycle. Page of Cups, in your final guidance. An offer from the heart, can be love offer, can be also apology, messaging, communication. If you are dealing with love connection, yes, it's coming for you. It is coming for you. And it possibly triggers absolutely a new cycle. You are ready for that new beginning. However, you have to be calming yourself and you have to trust and let everything flow. The universe is backing you up. This is how I feel, but we'll clarify that, of course. Let's clarify. Beautiful Leos. Thank you again to all of you who liked, subscribed, supported me. I put it in the description. Of course, as soon as you subscribe, like, message, I see you and I send you tenfold back my deepest gratitude, love, and blessings, because there is no vacuum in the universe. So you give, I give. And if you haven't liked and subscribed, please do, so you can see more of that. I'm honored to be here of help and service. And again, I'm very happy that you're on board. When I started the channel, the first few months, the Leos were very quiet. I even got worried. Wow, what's happening? But now, thank you so much. Leos are very loyal, extremely intelligent, very intuitive, hardworking, and always ready to excel, to work on themselves. So, I'm happy to have you, of course, to be of guidance and service, to exchange high vibes, to exchange knowledge, of course. Come on, universe, clarify for the Leos, please. 6th to 15th of May. What is this wish fulfillment all about? Let's clarify. Collective readings, please, and I've said it in other videos. I read intuitively. Let's use this magnificent medium tarot, my intuition, and what the universe wants us to know at this time, and just to help ourselves to make our lives easier, right? Okay, what did we get here? Knight of Swords, unbelievable, and the Four of Swords. Knight of Swords is your communication, very fast communication. Very interesting. The Four of Swords is your meditation card, like stagnated energy, but comes with the Knight of Swords, which is the quickest in the tarot about movement and communication. So somebody that, if you are dealing with a specific person, then this person is coming out of hibernation, let's say, and very, very quickly approaching you about communication. It's a wish fulfillment. Either it's something that you wanted, this reconnection, this communication, or the communication is about something that really fulfills you. If you're not dealing with a specific person, then, as I said, communication is coming towards you. And if there was some stagnated energy, we already saw in the obstacle that you had this type of longing for something to move faster or in a different direction. Also, the Seven of Pentacles, by the way, is a stagnated energy, pausing and just not doing anything. That was in the obstacle. So if you are not dealing with anyone, then the energy is related to you, what you experienced, and out of this stagnation energy, a very, very rapid movement is approaching about communication and delivering something that is going to make you very satisfied, fulfilled. Now, let's clarify the obstacle here. As I said, you feel you struggled with having the patience and fire and excitement about continuing with something, and you felt like that you're not getting what you want, that this is not what you want, that you need something different. Let's just clarify, please, universe. For Leos, you beautiful, amazing Leos. I hope you're doing fantastic. Month of May, can you believe it? I cannot believe it, time flies. Queen of Pentacles, unbelievable. Now, if you're not dealing with love, of course, Queen of Pentacles, a very abundant queen about prosperity, stability, success, career, money. So, yes, it's definitely about stability, security. We already had the Page of Pentacles within the situation or person you're dealing with. So, as I said, if it's not love, then it's about your life, your status, even it can be, your security and stability overall. And what you're doing on daily basis, how you live. The Queen of Pentacles, she is extremely abundant. That also is the queen that is very giving, She's even like a mentor, like the King of Pentacles. He's more like the investor, but the Queen of Pentacles, I feel this more feminine motherly figure. She is like a mentor, teaching others how to build their stability. She's like a guide. She's very abundant and resourceful, energetically, mentally, and also actual materialistic resources. So beautiful card. Definitely you weren't satisfied fully. You were losing maybe your patience. You had to maybe stop, pause, or take time out to see how to go about things. But things now are moving. 8 of Cups underneath the deck. You're leaving something that didn't work in the past. Again, I'm repeating, if it's career or job, it can be that you are starting a new cycle, leaving a place. Can be also that you're starting something on your own, because the Queen of Pentacles can be very, as I said, independent and resourceful. Let's clarify the outcome. What's this new cycle all about? If it's a love connection and a soulmate, then we're talking about here a serious connection with a lot of potential, about stability, prosperity, and building a legacy together. This is how it feels. That can take time though, yeah? Because we have the Page of Pentacles here within the situation or the person, but we haven't clarified yet. Even though I do feel rapid energies kind of, and it feels more like after a stagnated period that things will be evolving quite quick, or quicker than you can see. The moon is here, right? Also listen to your dreams, and pay attention to signs and synchronicities around full moon. Just the one in, was it in Cancer, I think, passed, but the next one then. Let's see. 4 of Cups. Yeah. You are disappointed about something that didn't work in the past for you, but the cycle is closing. Now the 4 of Cups is coming up, right? And it's clarifying the outcome, which tells me that it's a little bit of a warning that you definitely have to make sure that you're not still dealing with this lingering energy about disappointment and about reminiscing on to past issues, because we can then be a little bit closed off to the new things, to what's around us, and that's not productive. So be careful about that. Let's clarify the energy within you, even though you are ready for your new beginning. But again, if we are reminiscing on to past issues, this deck is flying around, and I'll take another one, but 2 cards came face up, 2 of Wands and 7 of Wands. And Queen of Wands. I'm taking the 3 cards that came face up, and then I'll change the deck. When the decks start flying like that, I change it. It doesn't want to talk. Let's just speak here just a sec, because the whole deck just broke on the table. I cannot see my cards. I'll just put it there and I'll sort it out later, and I'll take another deck for the rest of the clarifiers. Okay, so we're clarifying the energy readiness to start our new beginning that is within you, about love or about a life that is fulfilling, if you're not dealing about soulmate and love. And the 3 cards that came to clarify this energy within you is your Queen of Wands, your 7 of Wands, and your 2 of Wands. First of all, 7 of Wands is the card that speaks again about boundaries and about holding ground, and it's not really, no, it's not lack of patience, but it's more like tiring energy, exhaustion. And we have the 2 of Wands, the planning and strategizing. So definitely you dealt with something that didn't work, but the good part is that you are open for your new beginning that is satisfying, fulfilling. If it's love, it's love. You do feel this passion, even though maybe you had moments that you were struggling. We had in the obstacle the Ace of Wands that wanted to reverse itself. The Queen of Wands is here, which is creativity and passion. You are definitely tapping into creativity and passion now, and your heart is opening. You are ready for this new beginning. The 7 of Wands also is with holding your boundaries up and not giving up, giving in. However, the 7 of Wands is a little bit of a tiring energy, so just be aware of that, and also be aware that the Queen of Wands can be a little bit impatient. We already had the Four of Cups, which is the disappointment card, throwing tantrums. In the shadow, the Queen of Wands can be a little bit like a diva, pissed off and annoyed easily. But this is just the shadow parts that I'm just giving an alert. They are not reversed. So I read it that you are definitely feeling this passion, this openness to have your heart open for the new cycle. Planning now how to start your new cycle, planning how, strategizing, and also the Two of Wands speaks about traveling, of course, relocating, if that's what you're dealing with, and holding strong boundaries. Yes, because of course, when we're starting a new cycle, we pretty much have to have strong boundaries, right? Let me take another deck. I'm taking my classic tarot deck, no reversals, as I said in my decks. Let's just clarify the rest of the positions. What's within the situation you're dealing with, or the person, if that's a person? 3 cards. Why the cards are coming into 2s and 3s? Very interesting. Let me just see here. I have 3, 3, now again 3, 3. Check 3, 3. 3, so 33, angel number symbolism, and also 333. Please check this. Could be something of importance, because I have a lot of repeating kind of threes here. The cards are coming together into threes. Look at what we're getting now, clarifying the situation of the person. If you're dealing with a specific person, the Tower, there will be massive changes. These changes are already due. You cannot, or you will be executing changes, because I have the Queen of Swords, which is the best judge and executor, along with the King of Swords, delivering truths, the Judge Judy in the tarot for me, with your 10 of Pentacles, your legacy card. Now, for some of you, you will be executing changes. You're starting a new cycle. It will be shaky. It will be shocking. Maybe for some people, can be even for yourself. However, you are absolutely clear in your mind what you want, and you're absolutely adamant and ready to work towards your new happiness and legacy card. A lifetime achievements, not just going to another job, to another town, doing the same things. It is a very, very big change, and the Tower is something that is actually divinely also guided. It's not something that you can stop. However, mostly it's something that we subconsciously or unconsciously or consciously have manifested. If not us, then at least the higher self. So massive changes with a bit of shake-ups, perhaps. So what I feel is that maybe that the changes, the new cycle that is starting, it will be starting on solid ground, but of course the change might not be completely comfortable for you even, or for others around you. However, you have to understand that it's your new cycle. It's something that you're ready, that you want to execute. You're clear about it. The energies around you are supporting you. You have to trust yourself, and you have to trust the universe. It is a new cycle, and it's starting. And it's something that is going to bring you a lot of happiness with a lot of opportunities. So, underneath, OMG, that's the Leo, the Sun. Yes, let's clarify that. Page of Cups here, this messaging, communication, apologies can be from someone or can be the universe. Yeah, delivering communications that will be making you very happy like a child. But if you're dealing with a soulmate, with a love offer, 3 cards again, unbelievable, beautiful, gorgeous people. Please definitely check 3333. And 333. Again, 3 cards together. Here they are. 8 of Cups, which is leaving the past in the past, what doesn't work anymore. 6 of Pentacles, equal, give and take, equality. And Ace of Pentacles, a new, stable, beautiful opportunity for a lot of growth. OMG. If that's a career, you're hitting the jackpot with something. And we had a lot of 2 cards here about massive creativity, the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Wands. If it's something that you're working on, something is sparking within you that is going to open the doors like a floodgate. It's going to be maybe shocking, uncomfortable, because it's going to be a high level, right? If it's love, I already told you, a absolutely beautiful opportunity for something stable, long-term, prosperous, equality, equal give and take. You will receive what you are putting in, and letting go of whatever is not working now in the past. You have to let go of whatever is not working now in the past. This is your final guidance. Beautiful Leos, prepare, 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 prepare. I feel like May will be the triggering point. As I said, floodgates are opening for you in the best possible term. Of course, we have to be prepared. It's still a flood, right? Let me pull for you Spirit Animal Oracle message. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done it yet, you gorgeous, beautiful people. I love to have you here, Leo, some fellow Leo here. Leos are very important for me. I've been struggling a lot the last few months. I didn't see you at all. I mean, almost nothing from you. And suddenly now, and I'm very, very happy. So please keep on. Please keep on. As I said, you are very important members for me. Let's see here for Leos. What is the Oracle, Spirit Animal Oracle Universe? Give me 1 card. 2 cards came. Be productivity and Scorpion, new beginning. I cannot make this up. I cannot make this up. Gorgeous people. Be productivity. I told you it feels like something to do with creativity, with passion, with work. It is time to examine your productivity. Disorganization and indecisiveness may be causing you to miss opportunities. Take a moment to prioritize your goals and get a clear view of how to get where you want to go and what it will take to get there. We already said it. The tarot showed also that the new cycle is starting. Scorpion, new beginnings. Yes. You are invited to instigate change, but you are also You're also being warned that this transformation may be radical. Cannot make this up. Get rid of everything in your current life that can prevent you from improving. Letting go of what doesn't work anymore. People, things, lifestyles, anything. Based on this principle, destroy before rebuilding. You are promised a beneficial rebirth. I just can't make this up. I'm shocked how these 2 oracle messages are overlapping and closing the whole reading for you so clearly. Gorgeous! One more final, please, from my She Is Oracle. My cute little She Is Oracle, just to see what is the intuitive guidance here. Very introverted, intuitive messages in this She Is Oracle. By the way, I made some shorts with it, short videos. There wasn't much liking, but it's so beautiful the way it speaks and so on point. I don't know why, but I'm still using it. I love it. Let me know if you like it, if it resonates, of course. It's called She Is. And I found out it's called She Is because it's symbolizing the female, feminine energy, the intuitive downloads, the intuitive power. That's why. It's, of course, connected a lot about inner transformation, inner work. That's why She Is. Give me, universe, here 1 message, 1 card flipped. Boundary. Boundary. This is the space of defining personal boundaries. Here lies the line between mine and not mine. It's about clarity, dignity, choice. It's also about the space around you, where no one enters without consent, where there is distance that lets you breathe, hold your shape, remain yourself. Very important for Leos, because Leos are the best givers, big givers with big hearts. And sometimes the boundaries are easily penetrated because they love to death. But gorgeous, most important, love thyself and boundaries. Doesn't mean you don't love the other or others, but love thyself first. Boundaries, so you can be productive, so you can be happy. When you are happier, when you are elevated, you are resonating better, you are aligning better, you're in higher vibrations, and you're actually serving much more others, yourself of course first, others, and the universe and the collective overall. Here we go. I'm sending you healing, balancing, gorgeous, beautiful light energy with this magnificent and very potent stone called labradorite. So here we go. Accept. I'll see you very soon. I hope that this is of service, guidance, and help. As I said, I decided to do it especially for you, especially for you. Let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you very soon. Peace in the mind, love in the heart, balance in all you do. Bye.